by far the most popular character in Gilmore Girls.
That character was literally so hated, and it's like so nice now that like 10 years later, they got back together, so ha!
We can all chill out.
It was fine.
It was fine. It was a temporary roadblock. But we've talked about it a bunch of times on our show. We've always been Team April. We think she's a bright young star. In a lot of ways, she might be even smarter than Rory.
Okay, we were all fine.
I just want to create conflict here on this panel. That's what we're here for. But no, that must have been so wild. Were you a fan of the show before you auditioned for it?
I was a huge fan of the show, because like I was 13 at the time, so it was like right up my alley. And I remember that breakdown came out for the part of April, and it was like teenage girl, quirky, has storyline with Luke. That was all the information that was given, and because I was crazy and obsessed with the show, I was like, they're giving him a daughter because they need to break up Luke and Lorelai because they had already broken up once, and if anybody watches TV shows, the main characters break up like 3 times before they ever get back together, right?
That is true.
Sam, Diane, Ross and Rachel, like it's a thing.
Rule of threes. Yeah.
So I was like, tormented because I don't want them to break up. But at the same time, I want to be on Gilmore Girls. So.
Zero catch-22.
Yeah, exactly. I had to struggle, and ultimately, that part of me won.
Yeah, exactly.
The part that loved Gilmore Girls and loved employment.
Amazing. So at the time, there must have been some contention in the fan base. When people encountered you in real life, what was the reaction back then?
See, here's the thing. I think everyone can say this about being an actor: is most of the time, everyone is lovely. Most of the time, when somebody walks up to you, they really are a fan. They genuinely like your work, and it's a lovely experience. But you would be surprised the few times that people will just be like, I hate the sound of your voice. Will you take a picture with me?
Such a sweet thing to say to a child. Because you were the youngest recurring character on the show. What was it like having such a strong role in the show, and did you feel like you were growing up on set?
Yeah, I mean, I was a child actor, so I guess I always felt a little bit older than how I actually was. Even now, I really think I'm 80 years old on the inside. But it was so funny, seeing everybody now, and it coming back to Netflix and all that stuff. It's like, oh, everyone's like, look at you.
You can drive now.
You can drive. I'm like, guys, I'm 24.
Oh, man. Sean Gunn, Kirk, Gleason.
Yes.
Kirk in a box, Kirk on stilts, Kirk crashing a car.
That's true. That's all season 7 stuff.
That is all season 7 stuff.
Yeah.
That's the most recent one we've been watching. So that's what comes
fair
to
enough.
mind. Yeah. So Kirk, out of all these jobs,
Call me Sean, please, for the love of God.
Did I say Kirk? Oh, son of a gun! I truly apologize. What a nightmare for me. So Luke, on the show, you had so many different careers, different investments, and it was revealed at one point that you were an incredibly wealthy man.
That's true.
What do you think is the underlying thing under all of this, under Kirk's relationship with Lulu, with his relationship with Taylor and Luke, that was especially contentious? What makes Kirk tick? What does Kirk want more than anything? Is this a little too inside the actor's studio?
No, that's okay. Oh no, I want inside the actor's studio because I'm very self-indulgent. So
what is your favorite swear word?
I think that for me, Kirk's thing is that Kirk has a worldview where everything is supposed to go a certain way, and if things don't go that way, he gets flustered and upset and freaked out. And I think that is really this sort of motivating through line of a lot of things that happen for Kirk. He decides, okay, well, this is the way things are supposed to be, and then when they aren't that way, like, what? So yeah, I think that's the main thing that drives him, is following the rules.
Oh, Law and Order.
Yeah, right.
In a
He's
way.
the Law and Order candidate, yeah.
And
Sorry, never.
say that.
I don't want to go there. Go ahead.
I would never say that about Mr. Gleason. But out of all his jobs that he's had, the makeup store, there's a
Right.
billion. What was your favorite to play?
You know, a lot of my favorite episodes are episodes where Kirk doesn't have a job. You know, where he's just part of the fabric of the town, like in the, playing Tevye and Fiddler on the Roof, or being Jesus in the Festival of Living Art, should I keep doing this?
So just Jewish man, playing Jewish man. Is the best.
But as a job, I really enjoyed being the announcer at the hockey game.
Oh, that was terrific.
That was something I think in my personal life, I'd like to believe that I would be a good sports announcer. I don't know if that's true, but but that was really fun to play. That was a job. But I like them all. I don't pick sides.
You can't pick a favorite.
Right.
There's no way. Folks, give it up for the friends of Luke. Getting a shift down on the road.